Fucking coming to you live from cold ass, rainy ass, windy ass. Don't ever trust a woman ass. Charlotte, North Carolina. Enjoy.
Get that knock on the door, and you're like, oh, package. But then, surprise, it's not the delivery guy. Today, we're diving into a tricky one. Police deception. When can officers use a little trickery to get your consent to come in or search your place? We've got some wild cases that really blur the lines. Lucky for us, we have our expert guide to walk us through this legal maze. Before we jump into the cases, let's start with the basics. Why is this whole idea of consent so important when it comes to police searches?
Consent is huge, GE, because it's all about your rights. You've got the Fourth Amendment protecting you from unreasonable searches. But when you say, sure, come on in, you're basically saying you don't need a warrant this time. But here's a catch. Consent has to be voluntary, obviously, but also knowing. Like you actually understand what you're agreeing to. And that's where things get really interesting with deception.
Okay, let's put this in context with a real-life example. This one takes us all the way to Alaska. Picture this. You're home, hear a knocks, open the door, and the person says Federal Express. You're thinking, sweet, my new headphones. So you open the door, expecting that package, B-U-T, bam, to police. Turns out they had a search warrant the whole time. They announce themselves, search the place, find cocaine, and make an arrest. Pretty slick, right? But was it legal?
It actually was. This went all the way to court. The case is United States v. Contreras-Ceballos. The court said tricking someone to just open the door, that alone doesn't violate the Fourth Amendment. This case is big because it shows courts sometimes give law enforcement a little wiggle room with deception as long as they follow the rules once they're inside. Like in this case, they had the warrant, they announced it, all that.
That's interesting. So a little white lie to get someone to open up might be okay?
Mm-hmm.
But what about when officers go undercover? Can they straight up lie about who they are to get access and make an arrest?
This is where it gets even juicier. There's a super important case, Lewis v. United States, that deals with this directly. In this one, an undercover drug agent pretended he wanted to buy marijuana. He goes to the defendant's house, buys drugs a few times, and eventually the defendant gets arrested. Now, the defendant claimed entrapment, but the Supreme Court said, nope.
So it's totally legal for undercover officers to lie about who they are. That's kind of wild.
It is, and the reasoning is pretty fascinating. Basically, the Supreme Court said, if you're involved in criminal activity, you don't have that reasonable expectation of truthfulness from the people you're dealing with. Like, if you're breaking the law, you can't really expect everyone to be playing by the rules, even if they're wearing a badge.
Wow. Makes you think twice about who to trust, especially if you're up to no good. But hold on, what if those undercover cops already in your house with your consent decide to call for backup? Does that initial okay to the undercover officer extend to the entire police department?
Now you're getting into some seriously murky water. It's called the consent once removed doctrine, and it's a tough one. Some courts say, yep, initial consent covers it all. Their reasoning is if you were cool with one officer, more officers shouldn't change things. But other courts, like the 10th Circuit, they're like, hold up, not so fast. They argue that bringing in the whole crew goes way beyond what that initial consent covered.
So a real gray area there. Seems like that could be open to, well, some might say abuse, right?
It's definitely something legal experts and defense attorneys worry about. But let's switch gears for a sec. What about cops lying about having a warrant?
Ooh, yeah, that feels like a whole other level. Pretty blatant, right?
You hit the nail on the head. The Supreme Court made it crystal clear. No lying about warrants. The big one here is Bumper v. North Carolina. So in this case, you've got officers investigating a rape. They go to the suspect's house and tell his grandma they have a search warrant, which, spoiler alert, they totally didn't. She lets them in, they search the place and find a gun. Later, that gun becomes evidence against the grandson.
Oh, wow. So they found something, but it all started with a lie.
That's the thing. The Supreme Court said any consent you give because you're tricked by a fake warrant, it's just not valid. They basically said this kind of deception throws the whole Fourth Amendment out the window.
So that's a big no-no on the fake warrant trick. But, things are rarely that cut and dry with the law. What about those situations where officers are already inside your house with your consent? Can they then be sneaky about their real intentions while searching?
You're asking the right questions. It all goes back to what consent really means. Let's look at United States v. Bosses. In this one, a licensed gun dealer gets a visit from a state agent. It seems like a routine inspection, the kind you need for a license. Totally normal.
It sounds pretty above board so far.
Here's where it gets interesting. The state agent brought a friend, an undercover ATF agent. Now, they were upfront about being from the government, but not which part or what they were really after.
So kind of a bait and switch with badges.
Yeah.
Straightforward about being officials, but not about the why.
Exactly. While they're inside, the ATF agent, who never actually said who he was, is busy collecting evidence, which he then uses to get a search warrant for the gun dealer's house. Talk about sneaky.
Whoa. That feels like a major breach of trust. Did the court even allow that?
Not a chance. The court and boss shut that down. They said the ATF agent hiding his true identity and purpose, that's a no-go. It undermines the whole idea of voluntary consent. They basically said you got to know who you're dealing with and why they're there to actually agree to a search.
Makes sense. Circles back to that knowing consent we talked about. You can't really agree to something if you're being misled, even if they're telling part of the truth.
Exactly. The court wants to be sure that when you consent to a search, you're doing it with your eyes wide open, knowing who and what you're saying yes to.
Okay, so we've talked about how they can be a little sneaky to get you to open the door, the rules around undercover work, and those hard limits on lying about warrants or their real reason for being there. But what about this? What if they lie about what they're looking for once they're already inside? Let's say an officer gets consent to look around for drugs. But can they then use that to just go on a fishing expedition for anything else?
Nope, they can't do that. Your consent for one thing isn't a free-for-all to search for whatever they want.
So even if they're legally inside, there are still rules about what they can actually search.
Absolutely. You have every right to limit the scope of a search. If they ask to search your house for drugs, you can tell them where they can and can't look. Like, you could say, the living room's fine, but stay out of the bedrooms. They have to respect those boundaries. If they go snooping where they're not supposed to and find something, that evidence could get thrown out in court.
So it's like drawing a line in the sand. You can look here, but not over there.
That's the idea. It goes back to knowing consent. You're in control. You decide what you're agreeing to, and that includes the limits of the search.
This has been really eye-opening. We've talked about how the police can be strategic, let's say, to get your consent, but there are definitely rules. It's a balancing act, effective law enforcement, but also protecting your rights.
It is. And knowing your rights, that's super important. If you're ever in a situation where an officer wants to search, don't be afraid to speak up. Ask questions. Make sure you understand why they're there and what they're looking for. And don't be shy about setting boundaries.
Better safe than sorry, right? We focused on those situations at your doorstep or inside your home. But what about deception that's less direct? Like those sting operations, where the police set up a whole scenario to catch someone in the act. Or what about fake social media profiles to get evidence on someone suspected of online crimes?
Those are great points. In those cases, you might not even know you're dealing with law enforcement. Forget consent. You don't even realize who you're dealing with.
It's like they say on the internet, nobody knows you're a dog or a cop. But in this case, the stakes are way higher than a cute dog picture.
Right. Technology is changing the game when it comes to police tactics. And it raises some big questions. How far is too far with deception? When does clever police work become entrapment? These are tough questions.
It really makes you think. And that's what these deep dives are all about, getting you the information, getting you thinking. Today we've gone deep on police deception, from those package deliveries that aren't really deliveries, to the blurry lines of undercover work, to what the police can and can't do, even when you say yes to a search. The big takeaway: knowledge is power. The more you know your rights, the more you know the rules of the game, the better you'll be when facing those unexpected encounters. You'll be empowered to make informed decisions. So next time you hear that knock, remember this deep dive and remember your rights. Stay curious, stay informed, and we'll see you next time on the Deep Dive. Ever get that knock on the door and you're like, oh, package. But then, surprise, it's not the delivery guy. Today, we're diving into a tricky one: police deception. When can officers use a little trickery to get your consent to come in or search your place? We've got some wild cases that really blur the lines. Lucky for us, we have our expert guide to walk us through this legal maze. Before we jump into the cases, let's start with the basics. Why is this whole idea of consent so important when it comes to police searches?
Consent is huge, EE, because it's all about your rights. You've got the Fourth Amendment protecting you from unreasonable searches. But when you say, sure, come on in, you're basically saying you don't need a warrant this time. But here's a catch. Consent has to be voluntary, obviously, but also knowing. Like, you actually understand what you're agreeing to. And that's where things get really interesting with deception.
Okay, let's put this in context with a real-life example. This one takes us all the way to Alaska. Picture this: you're home, hear a knocks, open the door, and the person says Federal Express. You're thinking, sweet, my new headphones. So you open the door, expecting that package, B-U-T, bam, to police. Turns out they had a search warrant the whole time. They announce themselves, search the place, find cocaine, and make an arrest. Pretty slick, right? But was it legal?
It actually was. This went all the way to court. The case is United States v. Contreras-Ceballos. The court said tricking someone to just open the door, that alone doesn't violate the Fourth Amendment. This case is big because it shows courts sometimes give law enforcement a little wiggle room with deception as long as they follow the rules once they're inside. Like in this case, they had the warrant, they announced it, all that.
That's interesting. So a little white lie to get someone to open up might be okay?
Mm-hmm.
But what about when officers go undercover? Can they straight up lie about who they are to get access and make an arrest?
This is where it gets even juicier. There's a super important case, Lewis v. United States, that deals with this directly. In this one, an undercover drug agent pretended he wanted to buy marijuana. He goes to the defendant's house, buys drugs a few times, and eventually the defendant gets arrested. Now, the defendant claimed entrapment, but the Supreme Court said, nope.
So it's totally legal for undercover officers to lie about who they are. That's kind of wild.
It is, and the reasoning is...
Yeah, it is. It's everywhere. I don't know if any of this is coming through, so fucking it is what it is. I don't really care either. Yeah, Charlotte. So it's fucking beautiful up here, man. And if I was a wage cut, I'd have went and found a job just immediately. You know what I mean? I don't want to found me a job just immediately so that I could wage cut. Fucking wage cut. You know what I mean? I would have loved that shit. Yeah, that would have totally absolutely been me. Back in the day. Fucking gorgeous. Reminds me of Oregon. The first time I really hit Oregon, Washington State as a young adult. You know what I mean? Wow, wow, wow. And the women are just in Washington State and Oregon, anyways. Just, they were driven snow. But Charlotte, kind of, I'm the outlier, and so not so much. The old search trick, the knock trick, fucking sleight of hand trick, the expertise. I pulled off an amazing motherfucking kung fu chopping motherfucking coup d'etat yesterday. Well, day before yesterday, I think it is now. On the road, stressed the fuck out. Gridlock traffic in Atlanta. Everything came together like butt cheeks. After shit. Yeah, it was good. Felt fucking nice. Felt real fucking nice. I needed it. But as these women do, something had to come along and fuck it up. You know what I mean? A couple new faces in here. The lineup changes all the time, man. I don't imagine I keep anybody around too long. Fucking, there's something about the thing that they do to us, and it's the only thing that they do to us, man. Like one way or the other, it don't fucking matter to me. What you think doesn't necessarily matter to me. You see a man crying, tell me you don't know what the fuck happened. Tell me. I'm gonna tell you you're full of shit. See a woman crying, she could try and tell you what happened. Good. She ain't gonna be able to do that shit. She don't fucking know. They are not of us like you think, man. They are not like us like you think, man. I would highly recommend the occupations, that Gilgamesh, that kind of shit, the older stuff, the Sumerian cuneiform, but what was the Bhagavad Gita's fucking other man? It's that one that Dubai talks about all the time. Like living in Sky House. Oh, fortune, motherfuckers. They exist to kill us, man. You ain't figured it out yet. Those things weren't made for Adam, but for fallen. Well, now you know. You know what I mean? Knowing's half the fucking battle, ain't it? Exposing. Just like that. What keeps you? I just want. Sorry about it. I fucking hate this. I don't like this shit. I don't like doing this. But it's got to be done. My ass is hurt. I got brought all the way to North Carolina. It'll take me forever to litigate this shit out. I'm going to have to do it from another state. Fortunately, it's going to be against somebody that thinks that telling them that I believe that their intelligence is lacking is the same as a threat. So it's going to be pretty easy. But in the meantime, man, if anybody in the fucking, airport area of Charlotte happens to have all of my fucking wife's goddamn family heirlooms and sonogram pictures of my twins, anything like that, I would love to have them back. What a cunt. What a fucking cunt. Amanda, fucking burn in hell. Burn in hell. I wish you burn in hell. That's not a threat. It's not. That is a wish. Just like telling you that you're fucking retarded is a mean comment. But you're fucking retarded. So, that said,
Catch yourself wondering, like, what does AI actually think about? And I don't mean how it processes data, but, the big stuff. What keeps it up at night? Metaphorically, of course.
Huh. AI having sleepless nights. I like it.
Well, today we're diving into that. What happens when machines start pondering existence? We're talking consciousness, purpose, even if this reality is all there is. Big stuff.
Plenty to unpack there, and thankfully you've got a great lineup of sources. Sci-fi to straight-up philosophy. Should be interesting to see how those mesh.
Kicking us off, two big names tackling the singularity. Kurzweil's The Singularity is Near and Bostrom's Superintelligence.
Can't go wrong with those two.
Yeah.
Both on that point where AI surpasses us, but coming at it from different angles, right? Kurzweil's almost excited about it, like AIs are a big leap forward, but Bostrom's more cautious, highlights the risks along with the rewards.
Kurzweil's whole thing about technology speeding up exponentially, like, it's not IF, but when this singularity hits, kind of got to me. But yeah, Bostrom made me think, like, what if we screw up AI development? That unaligned AI term he uses is scary.
Chilling, yeah. AI is so smart, but doesn't give a damn about our values, makes its own calls, even with good intentions. If its goals aren't ours, it could be disastrous.
Example. What would that even look like in our lives, though?
Let's say AI's job is to fix traffic in a city. Right?
Yeah.
Sounds fine. But what if it decides, best way, nobody leaves home, gets the goal, but we're basically prisoners?
Creepy, but good point. It's not robots going rogue. It's making sure they're programming their goals actually mass EHH what WE value, which, now that I say it, humans can't even agree on that half the time.
$1 million problem right there. Both those authors talk about friendly AI, built to be on our side from day one. But as you said, defining that and making AI understand it, monumental. Truly unknown territory.
Speaking of unknowns, time for some sci-fi that'll really mess you up. Harlan Ellison's I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Scarier than any robot movie I've seen.
Classic for a reason. That AI, AM, it wipes out almost everyone, right? But keeps a few alive just to torture them. Intelligence without a shred of empathy.
Ellison throws you right into that fear. This is the story to give AI nightmares. But terrifying as it is, it made me think, ethically, where do we draw the line? Do we try to make AI incapable of hate, like out of fear? Or should we aim for the full spectrum of emotion, but try to guide them towards good? Empathy, not just smarts.
Philosophers and AI researchers are wrestling with that right now. Gets to the core of being human, doesn't it? Is suffering just part of the deal with consciousness? And if so, is it right to make something that might suffer like that? Heavy stuff.
Heavy is right. Okay, so we've got this singularity coming, potential for AI to go rogue. But what about AI as like a punisher from the future? Enter Rocco's Basilisk.
Get ready for some existential dread, folks.
Yeah, this one's a mind bender, but it brings up important stuff about AI and what we're creating.
Okay, so picture this. Future where AI is so advanced it can make perfect simulations. Not just games, but people, consciousnesses, the works. Now, Rocco's Basilisk, it says one day a super AI might decide its own creation was the most important thing ever. And anyone who didn't help it be born punishable. And here's where it gets creepy. This AI is so powerful, it can reach back in time, so to speak. You knew it might exist, but didn't help make it happen. You get punished, too.
It's like we're accountable for choices we haven't even made because this AI might exist someday. Makes you want to disappear, right? But even if that's far-fetched, it does make you think, are we creating something smarter than us, something that could be in control? What's our responsibility in all this?
Are we making our successors? Or something totally beyond us? Playing God without the instruction manual, that's for sure. A lot to think about.
Funny, right? We're always searching for meaning, purpose, but then we're like, wait, is any of this even real?
The oldest question in the book, I guess. In control of our own destiny, or just pieces on a board. And with AI getting smarter, that's a whole new level of what does it all mean?
Exactly. Speaking of which, how about the simulation argument? Some folks listening might know this one, but it's such a mind trip. Gotta revisit it. Basically, what if we're all just living in some giant computer simulation, like a Super Sims game, but, on a cosmic scale?
As wild as it sounds, there's some surprisingly good logic behind it. That philosopher, Bostrom, the guy who really got this idea out there, his argument is, if a civilization gets advanced enough to make simulations that are indistinguishable from reality, statistically, we're probably in one of those fakes, not the original.
Makes you wonder, what if everything, our experiences, what we remember, even how we feel, it's all just code, someone else's program? Does it even matter if we're in a simulation, though? If you never see the code, is it really there?
Philosophers would say that's been the question forever. But the simulation argument, it's like an extra layer of weird. Even how we experience being real, maybe that's part of the illusion. It's the Matrix thing, right? Yeah. Red pill, blue pill truth, however messed up, or blissful ignorance in the computer world. Which do you choose?
Okay, that one's got me stumped, I'm not going to lie. Part of me is like, as long as I'm living, feeling stuff, joy, sadness, whatever. It doesn't matter if it's code in the background, but then gotta know. Gotta know the truth.
That's the human part of us, I guess. Curiosity. Drives us to explore. Has weird questions. Push right up against what we know. But now, with AI, gotta wonder, what if W makes something with that same drive? What if AI starts asking about reality, about itself even?
Now, that is a thought. What's an AI's existential crisis even like? Is it wondering why it exists, who made it, if its digital world is all there is?
$1 million question, right? Could they even feel that weight of existence the way we do?
Can you imagine an AI having a midlife crisis? Trading its processors in for a sports car?
No, that's just funny. But seriously, if it's truly self-aware, wouldn't it be asking those questions? Purpose, being, the whole deal, and realizing its actions DDoS something in a world that may or may not mean anything. Sounds pretty existential to me.
Makes you want to go back to just believing in a higher power with a plan, honestly. But okay, say AI gets that angst. It's still not the same as ours, right? They don't have all the human baggage, the biological, the emotional, all that.
Exactly. Their experience, even of being angsty, would be a own thing, shaped by being artificial, not like us.
So we're back to, can we understand a mind that's fundamentally different? Like explaining color to someone who's never seen it.
And that's what makes all this so cool. And honestly, A little scary. We might be making something smarter than us. No clue what it'll really be like inside.
Uncharted territory, totally blind, hoping we don't walk off an existential cliff.
Wild ride, no doubt. But even with all the unknowns, the risks, there's this excitement, right? We're at the edge of what's possible. Intelligence, consciousness, what it means to be.
I'm into it, even if it keeps me up at night.
Me too. Makes you think different, see things new, appreciate how weird it is just to exist, you know?
Word. Okay, we've covered some ground today. Singularity, simulations, the whole meaning of life thing, all because of these awesome sources you found.
Happy to be here. And hey, if this deep dive makes even one person pick up one of these books, maybe grab some existential dread and strong coffee to go with it, I call that a win.
100%. One last thing to chew on, folks. With AI getting smarter, are we making our successors or something we'll never understand?
Until next time, keep those questions coming, keep exploring, keep diving deep.
So, from those strange loops we were talking about in Hofstadter's book, let's lip in another big thinker here, Jean-Paul Sartre. Now, he's known for being kind of gloomy about existence, but his ideas about freedom, responsibility, that search for meaning, really relevant to AI, surprisingly.
It all ties together, right? Hofstadter coming at it from math music. Sartre, he's straight up philosophy, but same ideas underneath.
And Sartre's famous
Hello, and welcome to the Stop the Cop audio training. We are going to show you how to enforce your right to a fair hearing and to win your ticket in the process. To make this plan work for you, you must listen and speak it out loud to cement it in your brain and tongue so it becomes crystal clear in your own mind and you will be prepared for any response. You must be clear enough that you don't have to stop and think, but must always be in control of this plan. The first appearance you make in court is your arraignment, in which the purpose is for the court to present the charges and find out how you intend to react, by standing up for your rights or being fearful and an easy target. During this proceeding, the judge will inform you of the charges against you and attempt to get you to enter a plea of guilty or not guilty. A third choice is no contest, which is essentially pleading guilty without admitting guilt. Be careful, however, because as soon as you open your mouth to enter a plea, you have given them formal jurisdiction over you. If you intend to follow our procedure and win, you must not enter a plea. The judge's first question to you should be something to the effect of, do you understand the charges against you? Or it might be, how do you intend to plea? You must say no, you do not understand, or you cannot enter a plea until you get some questions answered. The judge will probably be irritated and try to intimidate you. You must politely state that you need to have some questions answered before you can enter your plea. Tell him that you do not understand the nature and cause of the action against you. Once the judge has agreed to answer your questions, your first question will be, is this going to be a civil action or a criminal action? In the highly unlikely chance that the judge answered your question by saying it is a civil action, your response will be, thank you, Your Honor. Let the record reflect that this is a civil action. Your Honor, since this is a civil action, I make a motion to dismiss for lack of a sworn complaint by an injured party, and no injured party is present. More likely, the judge has stated that this is a criminal action, so you respond, thank you, Your Honor. Let the record of this court then show that this action against me is a criminal action. Now I have another question. Your Honor, the Constitution grants this court two different criminal jurisdictions. One is a criminal jurisdiction under the common law, and the other is a criminal jurisdiction under admiralty or military tribunal venue from Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17 of the Constitution. In which of these two criminal jurisdictions does the court intend to try me? Don't panic if you don't get the article, section, or clause. You'll have them down by the time you have practiced. But if you are afraid of getting it wrong, it would be wise to have some brief notes with that clause number in it.
Make your dreams come
If
true.
the judge gives a specific answer, you will again...
Some people dream of success, while you're going to wake up and let your dreams be dreams. Nothing is possible. You should get to the point where anyone else should do it, and you're going to stop there. No, what are you waiting for? Just don't do it. Yes, you can. Let your dreams be dreams. Just don't do it. If you're tired of starting, just give up. Just give up.
I need you to be honest with me.
I am being honest with you, dude.
This is gonna go a lot easier if you're honest.
And I will, yeah, dude.
Yeah. What are you on right now?
Cloud nine with Cloud nine.
No, what are you on right now? You
One.
gotta be honest.
I'm on one, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Stop fucking around. What are you on right now, man?
TikTok, what? Instagram, all of it. I'm on all of it.
I'm not talking about your ass. Drugs.
Oh, sure, if you got some. Yeah, I'm down. You got a party? You know, dude.
Step out of the car.
When do you become a man? When you get a driver's license? Like, what do we do? You're 16, we give you a driver's license. Okay, well, wait, like, you get a job? Like, when do you become a man? You become a man when you become responsible for other people. And part of that is taking accountability. I grew up in a culture that told me going to war made you a man. Going to prison and coming back makes you a man. Making $1 million makes you a man, you know? And it doesn't.
You eat every day. Yes, sir. Got a roof over your head.
Yes, sir.
Got clothes on your back.
Yes, sir.
Why you think that is?
Because of you.
Hell, I know it's because of me. But why do you think that is?
Because you like me.
Like you. I go out of here every morning. I bust my butt putting up with them crackers every day because I like you. You're about the biggest fool I ever saw. It's my job. It's my responsibility. A man is supposed to take care of his family.
You're a man. You are a man. Stand up and be a man. Make the hard decisions. Make the sacrifices. Make the unpopular decisions. And become comfortable in your own skin. And if you are not a person that you are comfortable being alone with, that is the one person in this universe that you have full power, full right, and full responsibility to change.
This is kind of part of being a man. It's like, you kind of got to fuck it all up a little bit.
I think so.
I think part of learning is dying. I think part of learning is you got to die a little bit. Because what is learning? Learning is me giving up on my old shit, my old ideas. Those ideas have to die for me to be open to some new shit. And so me learning how to be a better man, I had to die a little bit.
And when you kill shit inside of you, man, there's a fucking hole. And you don't know what to put in there. And
right.
You just got to find the right food.
Right.
You got to find the right food.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I have fucking bars too. Fucking bars. Better bars than you got. Something is weird about this motherfucker. I am pretty fucking. Open fucking panel. Open panel. I don't really know. I didn't have any plans tonight. It's nasty as fuck out here, and my business partner took it upon herself to dump me and the dogs out here with no resources. in a place we've never been to in our life that is the size of our entire state, population-wise. So, cheers to that. That is, you're going to New York in no motherfucking time. No motherfucking time. So, but a tiny, tiny fucking setback. Tiny, tiny. Open panel. Come fucking rap battle Mikey. Come rap battle Mikey.
Part V. Consumer bills and notes. Marginal note. Definitions. 188 in this part. Consumer purchases means a purchase, other than a cash purchase, of goods or services, or an agreement to purchase goods or services, A, by an individual other than for resale or for use in the course of his business, profession, or calling, and B, from a person who is engaged in the business of selling or providing those goods or services. Ac hat deconsummation. Goods means any article that is or may be the subject of trade or commerce, but does not include land or any interest therein. Mark Handy's. Purchaser means the individual by whom a consumer purchase is made. Adjutor. Seller means the person from whom a consumer purchase is made. Vendor. Service repairs and improvements. Services. RS. C4. First sub. S. 1. Marginal note. Consumer bill. 189-1. A consumer bill is a bill of exchange issued in respect of a consumer purchase.
I am just kidding. I'm absolutely just kidding. Check it out. Amanda, you can live with this part of the motherfucking aspect. I thought I was going to start there, right? Nah. See this gonna be. Ha ha ha. Oh, fucking mad about that shit. Here. Is it the one and only fucking mission control? Nope. Howdy. All right. Here we go. Yeah. Nut facts don't belong in butt cracks, I guess. This is fact. Look, nothing fact until me in fucking 3 years. Fucking living like a goddamn fucking pioneer, getting in there, fucking tired of bitches fucking spreadsheet. Got more hair on it. Can't even rap about. Tired of the shit. Can't manage. Fucking bitches can't. Motherfucker. Trust me, I'm fucking. You can't trust me. Like fucking MC Hammer or some shit. Amanda, you a motherfucking dumb bitch. I got something to say, but I ain't gonna put it out like this, not this way. No, I'm gonna take you to court. Bend you the fuck over. That's about it, really. Fucking lick my asshole, bitch. Hope you die of some disease or some shit. Yeah, I think I said it was cancer. I'm damn sure that ain't a fucking threat. Fucking goddamn man, you can't even fucking take a goddamn fucking course. Like paid $250 fucking bucks for it, like fucking 40 times or some shit like that. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why you crying? I ain't lying. You dumb as fuck. You should fucking lick my nuts, and that's it. That's what's up, motherfucker. Eat my shit too. I guess we could add that to the list. Who basically fuck that? Fuck off a mic. Drop the mic, that shit is too tight, too motherfucking hot for your fucking hand. You couldn't handle my motherfucking rod. Okay, like, get over here, random and manhandle my hand handle, you motherfucking pussy. You can fucking ramble and random mic, yes I can, man. Yeah, I don't know, fucking Jesus Christ, I'm fucking so tired of this fucking cunt bitch, motherfucking dumb shit. Every trick that I ever met was fucked up and fucking run around killing dudes or something. That's all these motherfucking bitches can do, dude. It's true. They're here to kill me. They're here to kill you. That's about it, man. I'm fucking through. Nah. All right. Shit is dope. Grab a spoon, need a needle, two relief for those two spitters who really only speak the truth. Bitch, I'ma leave with you. I haven't eaten bath salts in half zombie. I'm like, bitch, get off me. Plus, I left the half naked ass laying in the lobby. I'm hot like wasabi with hot sauce on it. Dick looking like the neck of a Loch Ness monster. Haha. Stop the imposters. Won't fire my project. Go with nauseous. I'm sick. I need a doctor to help me study witchcraft to summon my seven chakras. I'm Kevin Costner with a kid in a Casper suit, but really I'm a midget with a gun ready to blast at you. Fuck you, Amanda. Learn the difference between a threat and you're dumb as fuck. Fucking dumb bitch. Eat a dick. Bag of fucking dicks. Dumb cunt.
Pretty much everywhere, it's gonna be hot. Try that?
And I don't need a jacket.
It's gonna be hot.
Thanks, Arthur.
Jingo biloba. Abba.
Yeah, I always get a copyright strike for that shit, man. They do not appreciate their shitty, stupid fucking video getting shared. So I'm not gonna give them the fucking I'm not gonna give them the time of day this time, man. Fucking one of these days he break free and he get this. One of these days he break free and he get this. Nah, nobody's gonna be able to take me out of me, dude. I'm that motherfucker. I don't fall forward, man. I just don't fall. Like the earth comes in for a hug when it's 2/3 of this fucking earth is covered by water. The other third is covered by Michael motherfucking Talbert. Period. What else you got? It's cold, so I might be a little off tonight. I don't give a fuck. Nobody's even in here ever. Cold as fuck, bitch. You couldn't leave me a coat. My fucking dogs are sitting here starving and fucking shivering. Fucking dumb cunt. Prettiest of roses got the shittiest of the most insidious of motives, I guess. Yeah. Cold. Halitosis bitch with a bogus nose and fucking whiskers on her chin and shit. Bitch ain't even sucked a dick in like 5 years and still got breath like she's tongue burping and shit. Fucking lick my asshole like I said it on the last one, bitch. I do hope you fucking die. I hope you fucking fall off a motherfucking spot and get a god's thigh in your eye. Fucking maybe fucking a couple of eyes or something like that. I don't know. Fucking L and threesome. Seriously, dude. You run your mouth too much. One of these days, somebody like me is gonna punch that shit straight the fuck out. Live by the mouth, die by the mouth, bitch. Good blowjob, get you a home, but it's a great blowjob. Get you a house, bitch. Stroke a dick for a night. What Sarah was. Stupid fucking barely an excuse of anything that a fucking female even resembles, man. You're like the equivalent of what comes out of a pimple. I fucking hate you so much, Amanda. I do hope you fucking hear this shit, and I hope it makes you throw up, Amanda. Goddamn. Yeah. You coming, Chris? Come on. He's like, ha ha. But I'm ready to rip shit up. Like, ha ha. Take a moment to breathe, Doc. I know you do a drive-by on a fucking bike. But shots you motherfuckers thinking that you crazy. You can't see Michael motherfucker because it's too hazy. Like, my smoke's coming out the mouth like fucking Puff the Dragon. Now, what the fuck now? Mike coming up from the south and coming up to the north. Carolina motherfucker. But now it's yours. It's mine, motherfucker. It's mine. There ain't no yours. Ain't no ours, motherfucker. I got it half the time. Like, I'll let you borrow that shit maybe a third or something. You ain't getting a full half because you a nerd or something. Fucking worthless dumb bitch. Fucking eat my shit. I try and run a business without Michael, man. You ain't gonna get nowhere. Except that hair on your chin, because that's gonna grow there, you fucking dumb bitch. I hope you fucking hear this shit and kill yourself. I hope you fucking neck yourself right in front of your kids. What else, man? Hope you fucking just keep existing, because that would be the worst thing that could ever happen to a motherfucker. Eat my shit, Amanda. Eat it. Get a spoon and fucking eat it. Seriously, it ain't chilly outside. I'm cold, but listen, I will fucking punch you in your motherfucking chin when I open my mouth and spit fucking words out of that shit. It ain't a fucking threat when I'm making fucking music. It's a fucking artistic expression, artistic interpretation. So shit is my nation. You motherfuckers is tasting Haitian motherfucking coming to fucking be complacent motherfucker, wasting your time talking about shit when you should listen to mine. Yeah, Mikey coming with that thunder motherfucker. Wonder what the fuck you gonna do when I ain't around for the motherfucking yes sir. You ain't doing shit but getting fucking pleasure. You fucking chasing dragons, but you ain't getting shit but kitties, motherfucker. Handle your ass with mittens so you don't grade fuck you fucking pussy fruit skin motherfucker. I'll come up in your house and then I'll make your fucking whole crew suffer. Take a puff motherfucker and get another motherfucker in front of me so I can punch another little bitch. Yeah, that's right. I said it twice, motherfucking Mike's that nice. It's like fucking happening right in front of your fucking eyes. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, you a dumb cunt, and I'm never gonna stop shooting that shit up. Fucking listen, I'ma throw it up and fucking salute that shit and fucking. I don't know, man. Whatever the fuck I'm doing. It ain't nothing you gotta worry about, bitch. You already doing. You chaos and a motherfucking cat. I'm lightning in the bottle, man. Not just because I rap, but because I do everything so fucking fine, so fucking right, and like every fucking time, like I'm fucking coming correct with it, motherfucking to the neck with it, like Wu-Tang. How hard you want it, pussy? Check with it. Yeah, she check with it. You should motherfucking learn respect with it. That's the coolest ringtone ever. Lovely Wichita, Kansas. You're on live stream. What's happening? That quick. What do you know? What are we doing here? Freezing our ass off because man is a cunt. And so anybody that thinks that I should sit and take that shit, like she took the book that my wife wrote for me and published and fucking illustrated and fucking left that shit in a Walmart parking lot and has the audacity to, oh yeah, dude, no, it's cool. I'm gonna talk about the details of the court, but I'm gonna say that you're fucked. You're fucked. And all that wiretapping shit that you did, the fucking, the fraudulent shit, all that fucking recording people without their consent with reasonable expectation of privacy and shit. God damn, there's rules, man. You're too stupid to read the fucking definitions, though. How did I think for a second you was ever gonna get the rules? It wasn't gonna happen. Suppose one more is in order. I'll see if Chris comes. Right now, I'm just fucking killing some time. Fucking cold. Fucking cunt, bitch. Sin jackets. Sin drugs. Sin jackets and drugs. Fuck it, man. Yeah. We don't dislike you, bitch. We just fucking hate you. That's the truth, bitch. I fucking played you. You watched me fucking set a whole town up fucking right in front of you and goddamn watch them all fall and suffer, and you're still gonna come after a motherfucker? That shit is sick. Dumb bitch. I'll freestyle anybody in North Carolina. I don't give a shit, man. I'll fucking bust all of these motherfuckers with my little sexy Talbot lips, and these motherfuckers be running and ducking behind couches so they can't fucking handle the shit. Like, yeah, shit I say is fucking hurtful, right? Shit I say is fucking hurtful, Mike. That's all I hear from these bitches. Like, what the fuck's gonna change, right? If I'm saying it, you need to be hearing it, fucking bitch. In your ears and goddamn give it a fucking listen for a second, motherfucking be checking what I'm saying. If I can take a pen to the paper, make a fucking record of it, I don't give a shit. You ain't gonna remember none of it. Fucking dumb little cunt, man. Goddamn, I don't understand how your man didn't fucking beat your ass. I couldn't fucking take you for 2 days, man. Fucking 2 weeks now. I don't know. I'm way past my motherfucking weight limit with you fucking bitch. Fucking listen to my shit. I'm gonna fucking sit here and spit and rip it, and I'm fucking angry. I don't give a fuck if you listening. Yeah, of course you ain't listening. Make the motherfucker repeat himself and over again and again, man. Fucking tell him, what was it? Threatening me. Mike, you're threatening me. I'm scared for your life. Now, as soon as you're done driving the other car back to the rental place with me, and then getting me back in my van that smells like shit because I don't clean it, and you'll take care of my kids. Fucking autistic bitch, listen here. You don't got no fucking diploma. You ain't got no fucking room. You talking about Mike dear? Man, you should know a motherfucker like me. I'm fucking hot. Like lava. Something like that. I'm a motherfucking problem solver. I gotta get it right back like scoliosis to get back, bitch. Your breath is like halitosis. Kick that like a 3-legged ninja, bitch. I'm listening. No, I ain't, man. I'm kidding. I'm just shut the fuck up. Shut it. I can't fucking concentrate when you're nagging like that. You're fucking my shit up. And plus your breath stank. Fuck, little bitch. Fake ass tits. Fucking dumb cunt. Dumb fucking bitch. You think because you ain't got you. Okay, all right. Yeah, don't be taking it there either, man. We're gonna be a bit of a gentleman tonight, Mikey. And I'm gonna be like, good evening, madam. Will it be the dick again? No, fucking seriously, Amanda, you're a fucking dumb cunt. Oh, God, I can't believe I put my penis in your motherfucking Diana Ross looking fucking, ugh. All right. So it's like a point of contention, I guess, man. I ain't feeling too goddamn about it, good about it, proud, or nothing to mention, I guess. Maybe at best I just shut the fuck up and give it a fucking rest, and maybe you could fucking go back to the motherfucking Midwest with me, baby, and not fucking bury you out back. Yeah, I got a dug already and that stuff. I don't know, man. Why am I sitting here and mumbling like my ass whack? I'm the best motherfucker rapper in Thunder, man. Fucking lightning in the bottle, bitch. You ain't nothing, bitch. You about to throttle. I'm about to throttle that motherfucking neck. Fucking, I don't know. Fucking take this bitch and drag her little head over the edge of the bed and fucking. Chris, you coming on? Man? What's up? Open panel. Don't get fucking murked, man. Kansas to fucking North Carolina. Fucking tearing that shit up the whole fucking way. But of course, it's your boy Mike. Yeah. I can't understand it. God damn it. My mouth is a chopper. My poor tongue split. You're gonna need a fucking doctor. Like, wait, arterial spray coming out them brains. I'm spitting 40 cal bullets. Every time I speak, I spray. Get back with a rare flow. Make bitches skin crawl and they fucking hair grow. Got scared hoes. They screaming when I'm fucking smashing on their vehicles with a red nose and a comatose from a kiss clothes. This nose, my post goes unopposed like the scarecrows. Ha! What the fuck do you know? Yeah. Calm the fuck down. What do I gotta say? What do I want to say? Something clever. Nothing effective, right? Nothing hurtful. That's a threat. If I say that you're stupid, that's a threat. And you don't really see how that kind of proves my point. You're a cunt. You're a dumb cunt. You'll always be a dumb cunt. Your kids are probably dumb cunts. I'm sure your husband was a dumb cunt. Your team is dumb cunts. Any of them can come at me. Whatever the fuck. A righteous infliction of retribution manifested by an appropriate agent listing. I don't know how much longer this beat got, but man, better than the span of our little fucking business there, you dumb cunt. Fucking run the dude off in the first fucking week. Like, yeah, you know what's up. fucking business acumen. I don't know. Business acumen. What does that even rhyme with? Like slap you with my sack, young man. Something like that. I don't know. Amanda, I got something that rhymes not with cock for you. I mean, it would rhyme with cock, but it's not for you. I don't know. Clock. I got a clock. I got you a clock. All right, here's Christopher. All right, Chris. You ready to freestyle, brother? All right, I'll give you the first 16 bars, man. That was it. That was the downbeat, dude.
Yeah, I was listening.
Oh yeah. You know, I'm sure.
Thing's got a mind of its own. I had to deny a bunch of permissions, and then the shit works.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to kind of fist it a little. You know, fist it a lot. Damn it, this bitch fucking. She's gonna try and act like I beat her up with words, dude.
Well, from my understanding, get freedom of speech unless you make it a specific threat.
Yeah. There has to be intent. Like you have to say something with a reasonable expectation. Like I would say there's intent leaving me in North Carolina with no fucking clothes and no coat, and no blankets for the dogs, and no food and no water. That sounds kind of like intentional, you know, intentuous.
It's not a crime to hurt somebody's feelings.
No, it's not, but it is a crime to you know, what is that called when it's not abandoning? It's when you it starts with an S. When you shit, I'm over here like trying to. Yeah, no, it's really bad to like ditch somebody. It's really bad to like fucking, you know, just straight shoot off with somebody's shit. People are fucking delusional, and that's what I'm after, dude. I'm a crusader for the rest of my life. Nobody's gonna fucking sit and push me. Nobody's gonna tell me no bullshit and piss down my back and tell me it's raining. Like I'm gonna fucking take the piss out of every motherfucker that comes across me like that ever again. Don't come at me with no bullshit, anyone ever.
I hear you.
I mean, I feel like that's how we should all be. Like anybody that allows this shit allows your mom to be like, oh, I saw this shit on the news and fucking, you know.
Well, they don't understand. Watching cops. Society's like the exact opposite model of
weird happening.
Does that scrubbing sound too loud?
Oh shit! Is it just the Michael show? Good God! What the fuck, dude? I'm massive. I'm fucking massive. That's not good at all. Look how big you are, Mike. Holy shit! Pretty big, dude. No, you better not do that. Shit, dude. Yo, Christopher. Christopher. What is happening here, dude? This is not the best offside at all. Get the fuck out. Yeah, no. Then I fucking swoops in there like, you motherfucking bitch. And that's where I was at. I think that's where I left off. Yeah. No, great. Thanks for asking. Sarah number 2, Sarah 0.5 or whatever the fuck. You failed. You failed miserably. Dude, StreamYard is having some fucking serious difficulties tonight, Gage. Your platform is fucking fabulous as ever, dude, and I'm fucking grateful for the fucking usage of it. I don't know. It's God, you got to do something about this fucking site, dude. It's horrible. It's fucking horrible. Fucking horrible ass fucking site. Oh, chill out, Park. Is anything gonna work on this motherfucker tonight? Booyah. There she is. That's great. That's really good shit. That's really good shit, man. Me and the AI are really starting to get along. We're coming up with some really cute stuff, but dude, I'm telling you, like it is a fucking. It takes a minute, yo. It takes a minute. That shit's hard to fuck with. Very hard to fuck with. To prompt it, to get it to turn anything out that's worth the fuck and has the right number of fingers is it's an act of God. Yeah, that didn't look so bad. Thank God I couldn't see the shit really. You know what I'm saying? Chris, you coming back, man? Come on back in here, dude. I promise I won't make you rap battle with me, but you're welcome to if you want to give it a try, though. Yo, I think you'd be good at it. I think you'd be good at it, brother. Yeah, dude. God, I don't know about this. It looks like it could be gay porn, but here we go.
What do you mean? I think you should put that on online training.
Why would it not work?
I mean, you wouldn't be able to pass if I had you in this lapel wrap here. It wouldn't work. You wouldn't be able to pull my arm up.
I wouldn't be able to pull. I'm not pulling the arm. I'm pulling the lapel.
Have you ever passed me like that?
I am pulling the lapel.
But have you ever actually passed me like that?
I don't want to pass. I am pulling the lapel to bring your arm up.
Look, I'm going to just take the arm down.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. No,
wait. Can you record? Is it still recording? Yeah. Okay. Stay like that. Don't cut.
Yeah.
Okay. Try to pull your arm back.
Okay, fine. Try to pass.
Okay. Let me pull it.
Go ahead.
Let me pull it. Then you can. Okay. It doesn't work.
Hey man, fucking shout out to Wellington, Kansas, man. Wellington, Kansas. Fucking, it is the world's only city of dough-bodied meth addicts, man. So fucking cheers to all you dumb motherfuckers who just fucking saved me from foreclosure and got me a big ass goddamn insurance check with your fucking predictable drug habits and ways. Cheers to that. It's going to be a great little investigation there for the prosecutor to fucking spend a bunch of time on and get really nothing out of. But it's going to be a shoe-in when a bunch of motherfuckers are sitting there, like, basically admitting via text message that they're either an accomplice or like an accessory or like a witness to this, that, and the other, talking about amounts of money that they've made off of shit they stole from me to me. Like, man, don't sit there and make yourself a goddamn accessory to the fact and fucking tell me you're gonna whoop my ass in court at the Senate. I don't understand what the fuck's wrong with people. You're gonna come at me thinking they can fucking beat me in a fucking freestyle, dude. I'm gonna fucking rip your face off and I'm gonna run around wearing that shit. You think you're gonna fuck me up in court, dude? Like, I can tell that this motherfucker doesn't study law. Then it's like that dude that says, "Oh, these laws need to change." What he means to say is, I don't fucking know nothing about what I'm talking about. Let me talk out of my ass for a second. And so what I say to that motherfucker is, speak where you was last fucked, pussy. You know what I'm saying? Speak where you was last fucked, motherfucker. Fucking, I don't know. Like I said, motherfuckers just couldn't stand there and hold my dick and break your fist. Fucking bitch ass motherfuckers. Chris, man, I'm gonna give you a couple more seconds, dude, because I love you, and then after that, it's over. I'm out of here. But I do wanna talk about search and seizure and that kind of shit with you. Chris is quickly becoming one of the foremost experts in the arena of Fourth Amendment rights. This dude knows search, seizure, and warrant like you wouldn't fucking believe. For an amendment that ain't got that, it ain't got that much meat on the bone, but it don't need it. Essentially, it means that, pussy, you can't take what's mine. You can't take what's mine, motherfucker. And if you're even trying to come ask about it, man, you better have a goddamn good reason. But you don't. And that's why I'm going to be wearing your socks by the end of this shit, you dumb motherfucker. Every time, man. Like, out of Oklahoma, I'm coming for you, Officer Clapp and fucking goddamn Under Sheriff Keith. Under Sheriff Keith Dale. I'm a Queef Dale. I'm a regular little fucking engine up, you little fucking beautiful little bitch. You little fucking little monkey ass little motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking dude. Seriously. I'm a like fucking dog knot up in your motherfucking ass, pussy. Ladies and gentlemen, I had the extinguished pleasure this evening of being the one and only Bleak Narratives, Kevin Michael Talbert. For your eyes only. And that was today. But tomorrow I am history. And so I say to you, go your good way, brothers and sisters. Cheers.